El Jefe V3 versus El Jefe Guerilla. Now Guerilla, I'm probably pronouncing it wrong, but these two supplements are from Extremist Cartel. I'm native from Fit Frick. I'll be comparing these two pre-workouts. So which one should you get? If you're like many people, you're wondering which one is right for you. So if you have experience with pre-workouts and you want that uncomfortable, high energy type of feeling, then you'll like V3. However, if you still want energy, but without that dirty feeling, then El Jefe Guerilla is a better choice. This one is better packed with ergogenic aids. It also has nitric oxide boosters for the pump. El Jefe V3, it does have some nitric oxide boosters, but it's mainly focused on stimulants. While El Jefe Guerilla is much better, well-rounded when it comes to nitric oxide boosters. It's just missing agmatine for that complete long-lasting pump, but it does still have nitrates, citrulline, Visodrive, Betadine. It has all the ergogenic aids as well as nootropics except for huperzine. Despite that, it does have decent focus, the energy is controlled and long-lasting, while El Jefe V3 takes you for a ride. It's more like a roller coaster. It goes up and down. There's a bit of anxiety, a little bit of jitters. It's not a bad thing. Some people like that. Some people want that uncomfortable feeling to wake them up. It's that yohimbine anxious type of feeling, while El Jefe Guerilla is much better as a performance booster, and it does really well with pumps while still increasing energy. See, the problem is when you have a lot of stimulants, it does cause a little bit of vasoconstriction. So while this does have, El Jefe V3 does have nitric oxide boosters, I don't think it's enough compared to the number of stimulants it has. The number of stimulants is much more. Despite this having the same amount of caffeine as this has 400 milligrams of caffeine, and this one does as well. I think maybe the taurine in this does cool the energy off, which is why they actually reduce the size or reduce the dosage of taurine from El Jefe Guerilla from the previous version. Now this one contains less taurine, which theoretically should give you more energy. And this just has a big number of stimulants, including some nootropics, but without the huperzine, it does still have choline, but this one has alpha GPC. It's better for muscle and strength building. So if you're more looking for performance, then obviously El Jefe Guerilla is going to be a big game changer for you. But if you just want like a wild ride, you want to wake up, El Jefe V3 does a very good job at that. It's going to make you feel really uncomfortable. That's not to say it doesn't have good pumps. It's just that there's a big number of stimulants, and with a combination of not only yohimbine and alpha yohimbine, but also synthryne, halostachin, aerogenesis. These are like aerogenesis is fine for mood enhancement, but synthryne and alpha yohimbine and yohimbine does cause a wild ride. So El Jefe Guerilla, I recommend this if you're like an athlete and you want still a very good energy boost while still giving, really nice pumps. El Jefe Guerilla is a better choice. El Jefe V3, it's more like a cocktail of stimulants with some benefits of nitric oxide boosters, but the upside is definitely not the nitric oxide boosters. It's more like the energy, the jitters, anxiety, and the wild ride it takes you for. This is more controlled. I do like this, not as a daily driver because it does have 400 milligrams of caffeine. I do find that does disturb sleep just a little bit. But personally, I just prefer this for, strong performance rather than a wild energy. So if you like wild energy, then I can see V3 being your option. Now, when it comes to flavors, Guerilla is easier to mask when it comes to flavors because it doesn't have as many stimulants, and I think some ingredients in El Jefe V3 may be challenging to flavor over. So it does taste good. Like this is gummy bear, it tastes fine, but it's not like game changing or anything like that. While blueberry lemonade actually tastes a little bit better. It might be because it's just the ingredients are just easier to flavor. So with that in mind, this is long lasting. This is good. So with that in mind, this is good for performance, good for energy, but it's controlled and it's nice to have. and you can use it and then, you know, sit on the computer and work without feeling like you're going to have a heart attack, while L-Jefe V3 is just better if you are highly tolerant to stimulants and you need something to get you going and feeling a little bit of anxiety and jitters and uncomfortableness. I used this before and it was a bit uncomfortable for me personally. What I personally prefer is Jefe Guerilla. So now let's get into like frequently asked questions. What should you go with if you are a beginner? Well, I don't recommend going with 400 milligrams of caffeine, which both of these have, and L-Jefe V3 has other stimulants. I recommend you look at your tolerance for caffeine. How much caffeine have you had last time? What are you used to? Are you taking 200 milligrams of caffeine? Then it would make sense to go to something with 300 milligrams of caffeine. You can check out the normal pre-workout. I have playlists on my channel, and I also have some links in the description you can check out. So where do you get these two? You can get these two at nutracartel.com. You can use my discount code FitFrick, and that'll get you, I think, 10% off. FitFrick works across all stores. And NutraCartel is very nice. They are family owned, and if you have a military discount, they also provide that service as well. But if you're looking for pumps, then L-Jefe Guerilla makes sense. And also, I wanted to mention L-Jefe Guerilla has a bigger serving, 28 grams of ingredients. Of course, that's including the other ingredients like flavoring and sweeteners. While L-Jefe V3, also 2 scoops per serving, but it has 22 grams in total. So clearly, L-Jefe Guerilla has the comprehensive formula, comprehensive ingredients, and whatnot. Now, if you're looking for euphoria, I wouldn't say these two have it. They have mood elevation. L-Jefe Guerilla is slightly mood elevating. Like it'll set you on the path of a good mood. It won't do anything special. L-Jefe V3 is a little bit better for mood elevation, but these two are not known for mood elevation. So if you're looking for like mood elevation, you want euphoria, you want happy vibes with energy, but of course the energy isn't going to be incredible. It's just going to be better than, beginner type of pre-workouts, but it's well liked, which is the pre-workout is Zeus. Zeus is well established. It's the same company who made Dark Energy. Very nice for euphoria. It's well liked across the community of pre-workout users, and it's been out for years, so they have a reputation, they have a history. Zeus if you want euphoria. So these two are not known for euphoria. Users are not going all out and saying that these two are giving them mood elevation, although V3 does do a better job at mood elevation. So if you want that wild energy, which one do you get? V3. If you want some crazy pumps with good energy, Guerilla. And what other questions might you have? You can take both on the empty stomach, and they are both good for all types of workouts, weightlifting, CrossFit, powerlifting. And there's no reason why you shouldn't be able to use it for those sports. But they're both 2 scoops. You can start with 1 scoop. I mean, you can always drink it slowly and assess your tolerance. Make sure that you can handle the pre-workout without going all out. And I do recommend taking them on an empty stomach. So for the links, you can check out all the links in the description or in the comments. Join us below and we'll discuss this. If you have questions, please let me know in the comments. Be happy to help you. Thank you so much and have a great day.